What's going on, everybody? This is Travis here from Candid at the Movies, and today I will be reviewing the brand new release film, Where The Crawdads Sing. Now, this movie was shot in North Carolina, which is an awesome thing because I'm from North Carolina, as you know. Or if you don't know, I'm from North Carolina. And this movie basically stars Daisy Edgar-Jones, Darren Dillahunt, and Harris Dickinson. Outside of Daisy Edgar-Jones, everybody in the cast is basically new to me. But this movie is about basically a little girl who lives in the marshes and basically is like an outcast to the town, but she takes care of herself in the long run. And as she grows older, she gets fond to these two guys who basically she starts to fall in love with. And then sadly, one of the guys die, and then the whole town turns against her. And you're basically figuring out what happened, what's going on, and why is the whole town against her. Now, I will go ahead and say this movie, at least in my area, it was getting played up a lot because it's in North Carolina. It's also based off of a book. And also the fact that Taylor Swift did a song for the movie called Carolina. So, you know, it got played a lot around this area. But I will say I was going into the movie with not so much high expectations, but in for a decent movie experience. But, you know, it looks like it was a crime drama, love story intertwined. But I can honestly say if it wasn't for Daisy Edgar-Jones, I would have walked out of this movie because of how slow and predictable the movie was. Like, you can definitely see elements of any old school 90s love / crime drama / court case all in, like, especially if it was just a TV show, you can see all of this just wrapped up into one movie. I thought Daisy Edgar's performance was really good. She did great in Fresh earlier this year. But I just feel more than anything that this movie lacked direction. Now, you might be wondering, how does it lack direction if it's based off of a book? More than anything, it felt like they wanted to just make certain things in the story matter bigger than the actual story. I don't want to spoil anything. If you catch that, or if you've seen the movie, you might understand what I mean. I cannot say that this film won't have its audience. It will. More than anything, it's probably going to make good money, but it's not going to be like Thor money. But I feel like it's going to do well. It's going to do good in the South and in North Carolina. But overall, I can see this probably being on Freeform probably by the end of the year. I don't see this thing doing well outside of the young adult crowd, or maybe your older crowd that just likes to see love stories. But this movie's nothing special. I wished it was more interesting than it was, but for an over 2-hour film, they could have cut out maybe 30 minutes, to be honest. It's very basic. So, for my final score for this movie, I know y'all might be thinking I'm gonna give it a D. I'll give it, more than anything, just an average C. It's just an average movie. Like, you can go in and see this and you probably will forget about it by the weekend. You'll literally probably look at your phone and be like, oh yeah, I did see that movie. It's nothing gonna stay. I hope all the actors in this movie get better roles, because whoever was directing this, I didn't bother to look. Like, they just need to get some work and get back in the studio, try to figure out something better for the next time. But by all means, let me know if you checked out this movie, how you felt about it, if you felt it was good or not. Let me know in the comments below. But by all means, my name is Travis. This is Candid at the Movies. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.